The Philippines is known as the Pearl of the Orient Seas. It is a beautiful country made up of more than 7,000 islands. Imagine each island like a unique bead on a very long necklace. Because there are so many islands, many different groups of people live here. Each group has its own special way of life. This is why Philippine culture is so rich and colorful. From the mountains in the north to the beaches in the south, you will find a tapestry of traditions. It is a place where every island tells a different story, and every person adds a new thread to the national identity. Before foreigners arrived, many indigenous groups already called these islands home. In the northern mountains of Luzon, the Ifugao people built amazing rice terraces by hand. These terraces look like giant green steps going up to the sky. They are a symbol of hard work and community spirit. In Mindanao, groups like the Taboli are famous for their beautiful weaving. They create a special cloth called Tinalak, which they say is inspired by their dreams. These groups keep their ancient traditions alive through their rituals, their music, and their art, passing them down from one generation to the next. The traditions of these groups are truly fascinating. For example, the Kalinga people in the Cordillera region are known for their intricate tattoos. For them, tattoos are not just decorations. They tell the story of a person's life and their achievements as a warrior or a leader. Down south, the Samabajao people are called sea nomads. They live their lives on the water, in houseboats, and have a deep connection to the ocean. Their skills in freediving are legendary. These unique practices show how early Filipinos adapted to their environment, creating distinct cultures that are deeply connected to nature and their ancestral lands. Exploring these communities feels like traveling through time. You can listen to the haunting sounds of the kulintang, a set of gongs played by the Maguindanao people, creating melodies that echo through their villages. You can witness the solemn rituals of a babalan, a community spiritual leader, as they honor the spirits of nature. These living traditions are a reminder of the Philippines' deep and diverse roots. They are the foundation of the Filipino identity, a source of pride and a testament to the resilience of the people who have safeguarded their heritage through the centuries, ensuring it continues to thrive for future generations. For more than 300 years, the Philippines was under Spanish rule. This long period left a very big mark on the culture. One of the most important changes was religion. Spain introduced Roman Catholicism, and today, most Filipinos are Catholic. This is why you see beautiful old churches in many towns and cities. The Spanish also influenced the language. Many Filipino words, especially in Tagalog and other local languages, come from Spanish. Words like mesa, silla, and cocina are used every day. This history is a deep part of what it means to be Filipino. The Spanish love for celebrations also became a big part of Filipino life. Every town has a patron saint, and they celebrate with a huge party called a fiesta. During a fiesta, the streets are filled with parades, music, and dancing. Families cook lots of food and open their homes to everyone, even strangers. It is a time for the community to come together to give thanks. These vibrant celebrations show the Filipino spirit of joy and generosity. The combination of ancient rituals and Catholic practices during fiestas makes them uniquely Filipino, a spectacle of faith and festivity rolled into one. After the Spanish period, the Americans came. They also brought many changes that shaped modern Philippine culture. America introduced its system of public education, which is why many Filipinos speak English so well. English became an official language and is widely used in business, government, and schools. This has opened many doors for Filipinos to connect with the rest of the world. The American influence can also be seen in the country's love for basketball, Hollywood movies, and popular music, which are all incredibly popular across the archipelago. The American period also influenced Filipino food and daily life in many ways. Fast food became popular, and you can find many American brands alongside local restaurants. Things like hot dogs, hamburgers, and spaghetti, often with a sweet Filipino twist, became common fare at children's parties. The idea of democracy and a more modern government structure also came from the Americans. This blend of Spanish and American influences, layered on top of the native culture, created a unique mix. It is a history that has shaped the Filipino people into who they are today, adaptable, resilient, and open to the world. Long before the Spanish arrived, the Philippines was already a busy trading hub. Merchants from China, Malaysia, and Indonesia came to the islands, bringing their own cultures with them. This is very easy to see in Filipino food. Dishes like pancit and lumpia came from Chinese traders. These dishes are now staples at every Filipino celebration, especially birthdays, where noodles symbolize a long life. The use of soy sauce, tofu, and many vegetables in cooking also shows this strong Chinese influence, which has been fully embraced and made uniquely Filipino. The Islamic faith also has a strong presence in the Philippines, especially in the southern region of Mindanao. This influence arrived with traders from Arabia and Malaysia. This created a rich Islamic culture among groups like the Maranao, Maguindanaon, and Tausug. Their art is very distinct, known for its beautiful geometric patterns and flowing designs called okir. You can see these designs on their buildings, boats, and even their musical instruments. This artistic tradition avoids showing human or animal forms, following Islamic principles, and instead focuses on intricate patterns inspired by nature, like ferns and waves. Beyond food and art, the most important thing in Philippine culture is family. Family is the center of a Filipino's life. It is common for multiple generations to live together in one house. Grandparents, parents, and children all support each other. Important decisions are often made with the whole family's input. This strong bond provides a source of strength and comfort. Filipinos have deep respect for their elders, and they use special words like po and opo to show it. This emphasis on family creates a close-knit community where everyone looks out for one another. This sense of community extends to how Filipinos treat guests. They are famous for their hospitality. When you visit a Filipino home, you will always be welcomed with a warm smile. Your hosts will insist that you eat with them, and they will offer you the best food they have. This is called being hospitable. It is a core value that shows their kindness and generosity. They believe that visitors are a blessing, and they will go out of their way to make you feel comfortable and at home. This welcoming spirit is one of the most beautiful parts of the Filipino culture. Filipino arts and crafts are as diverse as the islands themselves. In Payet, Laguna, artisans are famous for their skillful wood carving, creating beautiful religious statues and furniture. In the Visayas region, you can find expert weavers who make durable mats and hats from buri or pandan leaves. Each region has its own specialty, using materials found in their local environment. The music is also very diverse. In the north, you might hear the rhythmic sounds of bamboo instruments, while in the south, the brass gongs of the Kulintang ensemble create powerful melodies. This creativity shows the soul of the Filipino people. The food of the Philippines is a delicious summary of its history. The national dish, adobo, is a perfect example. It is a meat dish cooked in soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, and peppercorns. Its name is Spanish, the soy sauce is from Chinese influence, and the method of cooking in vinegar is a native way to preserve food. Another favorite is sinigang, a sour soup that is truly Filipino in taste. Then there is lechon, a whole roasted pig, which is the star of every major celebration and speaks to the festive spirit of the people. Each dish tells a story of the different cultures that have seasoned the islands. Today, Philippine culture continues to change and grow. It is a dynamic mix of the old and the new. Young Filipinos are active on social media, love K-pop, and follow global trends, yet they still hold on to the values of their ancestors. They still show respect to their elders, attend fiestas, and prioritize their families above all else. This ability to embrace the modern world while staying connected to their roots is a great strength. It allows the culture to stay relevant and alive, constantly adding new layers to its already rich tapestry, making it more vibrant than ever. In the end, what makes Philippine culture so special is this beautiful blend. It is a culture that was shaped by its own indigenous people, molded by centuries of foreign influence, and seasoned by its neighbors. It is a culture of strong family ties, warm hospitality, and deep faith. It is not static, it is always moving and evolving like a living river. This constant flow of old and new makes the Filipino identity both resilient and endlessly fascinating. It is a culture that welcomes you with open arms and leaves a lasting impression on your heart, a true treasure of Asia.